This video is brought to you by Loot Crate. Head today to lootcrate.com/reviewtechusa and enter the code RTU to save 10% on any subscription plan. Skip it up and that up. This is one of those stories that usually I start off with some kind of like smooth or somewhat witty one-liner. I don't have anything. This story is so ridiculous. I don't have anything witty to say to start it off with. I will give a shout out though, because this is where I got the story from. I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Michelangelo, who has the YouTube channel Friendly AI. He does awesome news videos. He looks fantastic naked. I'll have a link to his channel below in the description. Check it out. I do guarantee he will not be naked in his videos though. For now, that could change. So let's be real here. We all want Half-Life 3. I want Half-Life 3. You want Half-Life 3. I mean, let's be honest, even Half-Life 2 to this day, if you load it up on your PC, the game doesn't feel dated. It's a brilliant game. I'm personally not as in love with it as other people are, but I gotta still give Valve credit where credit's due. Half-Life 2 is a masterpiece. It's not my favorite game of all time, but I do know when there's a talented development team that makes a great product. And in fact, Half-Life 2 was a fantastic product. Well, people want Half-Life 3. So a random guy decides that I'm going to start a Half-Life 3 Kickstarter and make the game myself. I'm not kidding about this. Christopher James Butler, the Kickstarter campaign is canceled, shockingly, decided that he was going to start a Kickstarter campaign to get approximately $2,500 US. He asked for £1,500 to start Half-Life 3. He was going to develop it. This is what his Kickstarter that's now canceled had to say. I have decided to design it myself, Half-Life 3 he's referring to, with a small team to hopefully bring more adventure to this series in a full playable game. I have a small team of 6 people, including myself. We all have our own funds, which red flag right there, in order to keep ourselves paid for the duration of the project. The main ask for pledges is literally just to keep up to date with the latest software and maintenance in a project such as this. His lack of knowing the English language is astounding. We are looking to create a full playable game of Half-Life 3 as we feel the game needs a continuation, which we love playing so much, and as Valve seems set on not recreating a Half-Life 3, then we are looking to steal the market for this ourselves because, you know, intellectual properties and copyrights wouldn't just bury you instantly. This is what he writes in the risks and challenges. Obviously, the biggest challenge is living up to the expectation of the fans, but I feel working for Valve and being fans of the games ourselves, we feel we can recreate that which we loved and bring it to the next gen of console gaming as well as PC. So according to him, he worked for Valve before. So of course, anyone with a brain would have gotten pissed off at this Kickstarter campaign, and Christopher James Butler had a response to those people on the updates page in the Kickstarter. This is what he had to say. No, we haven't, shockingly, approach Valve about this. This will be released under a different name and concept, but it will in fact just be Half-Life 3. We are naming it, you ready for this? Half-Life 3. Just without the dash in between half and life. At present, just so fans know what we are actually doing, rather than coming up with a new name game from the start that people are more likely to pass by not knowing what it actually is. And here's the thing, if you look at the first update, they were planning, they were quote unquote planning, him and his imaginary friends were planning on completing this game in 10 months. A huge AAA big budget, supposedly first person shooter, a team of 6 people were planning to complete in 10 months. Oh boy. This is, wow. I'm getting a headache just looking at this Kickstarter campaign. Again, I shit you not, it's below in the description. This really did happen. It may be taken down if someone's watching this video 2 months from after the date I uploaded this video, but you could look, if you're watching it the day I uploaded it, it's still there now, and someone actually attempted to try to pull this shit. It's unreal. See, this is the shit that's going to kill like Indiegogo and Kickstarter and Patreon and all that crap. Look, I fall into the camp of people are going to start Kickstarters, projects are going to fall through. You donate money to one of these projects and yeah, things could happen and your money may, you know, get wasted. But that's your choice. You know that going into it. But this is just straight up fraud. This was a guy who used a big budget title to just try to get $2,500 or £1,500. I mean, Kickstarter, I know you do quick reviews of campaigns. Now people may say, oh, they do a quick review, Rich. You have a guy, a random guy who's not part of Valve, looking to make Half-Life 3. You obviously know that's fraudulent. You obviously know he doesn't have the rights to the intellectual property or the IP. You know that it's infringing on copyrights, and you approve it? What the hell, man? This just boggled my mind. I can't believe this was even up on Kickstarter. And this is what's going to kill it. If dumbass shit like this, that's just obviously people looking for a quick buck, is what is going to kill Kickstarter. This is fraud to the nth degree. Like, I'm sure that's like me saying, oh, you know, I'm going to start a Kickstarter and I want to make my own Castlevania. But, you know, just to not infringe on copyright so people know it's Castlevania, I'm going to change the C to a K. And everything else is going to remain the same. It's going to have all the other stuff in it that still infringes on copyrights, but I changed the name a little bit, so it's not going to, Konami's not going to get pissed off at me. They would bury me in court. They would bury me. And the thing is, like Michelangelo said, if they have all the money in the world to create this game, why would they only need a couple grand or like $2,600 roundabout from fans of Half-Life 3 or people to fund this Kickstarter if they're just rolling in dough that they could just sit around programming a AAA game for close to a year? Just everything about this, man, was just shady it was ridiculous. I cannot believe that Kickstarter, like I said, I know they have a quick review process, but a monkey could have looked at this and been like, nope, denied, you're not part of Valve, and we're not allowing this Kickstarter to even go up. But they did. It's canceled now, but they allowed it. And it's kind of this kind of shit that's going to end up hurting these crowd-funded campaigns. It's ridiculous, man. I can't believe this was even up there. All right, folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.